streams, all of a sudden, I start my streams start to mess up though. You know, when I be trying to do these streams and stuff, all of a sudden, I'll start having issues with the streams and all that kind of stuff, buffering and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, okay. So what I wanted to do, something different today. I'm not gonna talk sports. I'm just gonna talk everyday life. What's going on now? Keep in mind, once again, ladies and gentlemen, I have to be very careful. Hey, sister, what's going on? Appreciate you showing the love, though. Appreciate you showing the love. And I agree with you 100%. We do not need Ben Simmons in Golden State. He does nothing for the Golden State Warriors offense. The Warriors is about scoring and then playing defense, not playing defense and scoring a little bit. So he doesn't fit into the Warriors offensive system. Can't shoot free throws. And to be a Golden State Warrior, you need more than just defense alone. Just wanted to get that out the way. All right, so with that being said, all right, so let's begin. Okay, so I see now that a lot of people is starting to crack under pressure. And I see, with the Zab. I'm not gonna say Zuda no more because I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want nobody's lawyers coming after me and stuff. So once again, I have to be very careful what I say and how I present stuff, because you gotta know that the algorithm popo is watching certain words. Y'all know YouTube got word sensors and word detectors, so you don't use certain dialect, and then they won't be alerted to your channel. You gotta talk very slick. But I see now that you got people once again trying to shame people about getting the Zab. My stance has always been it should be your choice with it, but don't shame me if I don't want to go through with it. But see now what's going on, a lot of people isolation, medication. At the end of the day, you have to do your research. They you or bully you into doing something you don't want to do, because at the end of the day, it's your damn body. Nobody knows how your body works except you. And for all these motherfuckers that's getting on here talking about this and talking about that, what you put in your body is your damn business. You don't have the right to try to make somebody feel guilty and you calling them out their name because you want to do something. If you cracking under pressure, that's on you. You cracking under pressure, that's on you. But don't sit up here and be calling everybody else out their name and making everybody else feel guilty. And hey, man, get out of here, man. I'm so sick of some of these niggas on YouTube. I'm just keeping it 100. And I'm gonna make this very clear. When I go to Manny Pacquiao versus Errol Spence, I'm gonna do a special live stream, so y'all make sure y'all tune in. I don't know if I'm gonna do it the day of the fight or the eve of the fight, because I'm gonna do a special live stream. You know how they have the very special episode back in the day, like Mr. Belvedere when Kevin experienced his first, and they call it a very special episode. Well, I'm gonna do a very special stream because I'm gonna address a lot of stuff that has went on with me the past couple of years. I'm gonna discuss sabotage. I'm gonna discuss a lot of jealousy, and I'm gonna discuss character assassination, how people have lied on me and been back and forth from me and being wishy-washy. Oh yeah, and I'm probably naming names too. And we gonna have court in the streets too, because I'm gonna let y'all decide what should I do. So therefore, people can't say I'm being unfair. And like I said, I'm going Jose Canseco. I'm probably naming names. Hey, what's up, my Caucasian brother? Mark, you make sure you tune in to the in a couple of weeks. Make sure you tune in a couple of weeks, because I'm gonna address a lot of shit. I'ma air some people out. Cause I'm tired of these fake ass niggas on here. I'm finna air niggas out, and I'm naming names too. Everything is finna come full circle in a couple of weeks. I'm finna air out these fake pro-black motherfuckers. I'm finna air out everybody. These lying ass niggas, I'm finna air out everybody. I've been holding it, yeah. So just make sure y'all tune in. Just make sure y'all tune in. What's up? So like I said, I'm naming names. I ain't worried about nobody. Ask CB. He seen me. I don't be worried about nothing. So it's good. Shout out to my brother CB. Yeah, just stay tuned, man. Like I said, I'm just tired of these. A lot of people try to hide behind this pro-black stuff, and at the end of the day, these dudes are just a bunch of cowards. Like I said, if you cry New York and all that stuff, okay, just look, everybody's scared. Everybody's been scared for the last year of some change because one, nobody. Real talk. For people that's acting, I think, as black people, we've been lied to for hundreds of years. We've been deceived. Nobody won't tell us the truth, and they lied to us right before our eyes. 400 years of lying, deception, murder, being set up, flooding our communities with guns and drugs. But at the end of the day, they tell us, hey, participate in this little, participate in, this app. You can trust us. But then right before our eyes, they change history. They're trying to tell us slavery wasn't as bad as they made it out to be. We don't know about the reparation thing. Protect Asians. Okay. Us history and being taught our history. Yeah, I know. No. They do this on purpose. They do this on purpose. They do this on purpose. It's funny, the area I'm in, I could watch videos, but then all of a sudden when I go live, then all of a sudden the problems kick in. Yeah, I know. They do this on purpose before. The games that people telling us, well, you need to do this with your body, but that at the same time, no reparations, nothing. Yeah, I told you that's what they do. They've been messing with they always mess with my streams. Like I said before, they don't like for me to monitor. I'm all for peace. That's all I'm saying. Nobody here feel guilty. Whatever they do, see what's going on is they have doubts about themselves. So now they have reservations, or they're kind of, kind of suspicious, and they feel some kind of way. So now is people feel like, well, I did it, so I go. I'm gonna take some people down with me. Here, same way you act like I never said I was a medical expert, but I did my research. Never said I was a medical expert, but at the end of the day, there's documentation that you can look up that give you certain information. Like I said, I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful with what I say. So now, like I said, what you have is people that's like, well, they've already done it. They didn't heard things. So now they feel like, oh, okay, well, don't be fooled by that. Now what's going on, some people feel like, well, if something do happen, well, I'll try to take people down with me just in case something do happen. So that's all I'm saying. Just be careful. You feel guilty about what you should do or shouldn't do. At the end of the day, it's your choice. In the words of Bernie Mac, if anybody got a problem, fuck them. For real. I just wanted to get that out there. So appreciate everybody tapping in. Once again, it's your body. It's your body. Like I said, a lot of people are starting to crack. They starting to get nervous. They starting to panic. Like I said, one thing about me, I'ma ride this shit to the very end. And if I change, and if I feel the need to do it, then I'll do it on my own accord. Not because some motherfucker YouTube trying to tell me. Whatever you like I said, you can make all the videos you want. I'm not ever gonna shame nobody, and especially black people. I'm not ever gonna make y'all feel guilty about whether you want to participate or not. But I see some niggas on here doing that shit now. Cause like I said, I'm finna really start getting at these niggas now. I'm really finna start getting at these niggas now. Kill me if you don't agree with them. Then they trying to make you know, they trying to disrespect you and demean you, but and then be trying to talk all this black shit. Whatever, like I said, whatever the fuck you decide to do, that's what you decide to do. Like I said, don't worry about what I put in my body. Worry about what I'm doing. Like I said, if you want to do that shit, you do it. Like I said, black have to be concerned. Been lying. Like I said, that hunky McGee Biden is worse than that motherfucker Trump. And just as racist. And I'm gonna tell you something else. I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't even think Biden's gonna finish his 4 years. He's really starting to show early signs of dementia. I think he's been diagnosed because he done slipped up a lot. Y'all remember that video a few months ago where I put out where he slipped up and said the N-word? That's what's going on. And if that other cornball take over, we're fucked. You've been deceived by your celebrity, your local celebrity, your football player, whatever the case may be. I give LeBron James credit. At least he ain't told you yay or nay. So I kind of give LeBron, and if so, it's been kept under wraps because I ain't heard LeBron say yay or nay about the shit. And it need to stay that way. Like I said, they always trying to use black faces to try to like cohorts and trick black people. But see, the thing is, we not listening to these niggas no more. We not listening to these niggas no more. Because they didn't show that they can't be trusted, and they didn't show that they are puppets. I mean, let's just keep it a buck. They didn't show that they fucking puppets. So, what? Nigga, what? The only thing that Cam is good for was being a damn side piece. That's the only thing that she good for. And locking black men up and black people up. That's the only fucking thing that she is good for. Lady been caught in lie after lie, and then you have these skinny mini, these dumbass black women, and I'm sorry to say that, not all, who have tried to bully black men, intimidate black men, and make you feel guilty for not supporting her. Because she a so-called black woman, which she really ain't a black woman. She really ain't. She really ain't. She has no ties to the community whatsoever. Lady was, whole time she was in office in the Bay Area, she was claiming to be East Indian. And then she knew at the end of the day, she know how some black women act towards black men with hostility and vitriol. She knew that she could pull that shit. See, the thing is, a lot of black women got mad at me because they couldn't punk me into supporting her. Like I said, that's why so many black women, a lot of black women hate Kevin Samuels. Because he can't be punked by no woman. Gay or straight, bi, whatever he into, that's what the problem is. When you stand, because like I said, the real problem is, the real question you need to start asking is, who's the real misogynist? Who's the real chauvinist? Because to me, it seemed like it's women telling us, let black women have their moment. We've always let black women have their moment. You had idiots like Jamal Hill talking that shit. And like I said, it is this thing where it's okay to disrespect a black man. We're supposed to sit up here and take it. Don't respond. Sit up here and take it. But everybody else is allowed to respond to something. But we the only ones. And I don't get that. I find that very strange. That's just real talk. I just find that very strange. We the only ones that's not allowed to respond to anything. Everybody is allowed to disrespect us. You get respect from other people when you can control your household, whether people like it or not. If your woman respect you, then other people gonna respect you. But if your woman don't respect you, then ain't nobody else gonna respect you. And that's just real talk. And people just don't want to hear that shit because it's the truth. It's the truth. We living in a time where nobody don't want to hear the truth. Well, guess what? You finna hear the truth. People watch what go on in our community, whether they like it or whether they tell you the truth or not. And then when they see how our women disrespect us, they be like, well, why should I respect a black man? Because at the end of the day, it does start at your house. Don't you think you don't think people be watching when they be seeing these black women talking down to their man at the local grocery store, cussing them out, demeaning them? They like, damn, this dude's woman don't even respect him, so why should I respect him? And that's why everybody be coming at us the way they do, except me, because you gon' get checked. Nobody wants to hear the truth, but I'm gonna give y'all some truth serum. For real, brothers. I'm not saying go upside their head. I'm not saying walk in the house, hey bitch, no. But at the end of the day, you got to stand your ground. And a lot of people see the behavior with our women. How they talk to us. How they try to demean us. You don't see no white women talking stupid in public like a black woman do. And this ain't a knock on all black women. But at the end of the day, you got to point this out. Because I'm not finna keep watching what I say because I'm worried about somebody being offended. If I'm not talking about you, keep your fucking mouth shut. Don't say shit. The only black women that's gonna respond is the ones that I'm referring to. It starts at the goddamn house. Like I say, keep thinking that people not watching. You don't think I do research? I didn't see videos where people were talking about like, and I'm just 100 brothers. I'm just 100. These dudes were not talking bad on black men. They're actually saying, man, I see why how they man. There was a video with encouraging black men to stories. And I find that disturbing. Because like I said, that's why people are getting mad at YouTuber exposing some of the bull going on. Sorry, I got the baby, he might be done. Now, Little Bootsy ain't apologized. know who Little Moist X. That's why. And as far as I don't want to hear the baby ever speak again. I don't want to hear the baby ever speak again because he full of shit. Well, I don't agree with him with that. Like I said, that's his body. I agree with what he said about Lil Nas X. Stations converted to playing artists like, the baby and other people and Little Baby who constantly make videos about and music about selling drugs and killing black men. And using drugs. They will actually play those songs on the radio. You see how in the early 90s, the mid 90s, they start pushing the artists like Gang Starr out, who talk. They start to push those acts out the way on purpose. And then they started moving in this so-called gangster rap. Like I said, it's funny. Everybody got mad at the baby at the baby for some comments community. So that's supposed to be wrong. But then he's allowed to make record after record about how he'll shoot somebody, have him beat up, he'll slap a bitch, all this stuff. And that's most of hip hop. They don't even though Kendrick Lamar ain't really a gangster rapper, really don't push him that much. We all know what that song White T-Shirt was about with Migos. And they played the shit out of that song. But make a song about just busting rhymes. And it's still hard to get radio play. You don't even have to be on no political shit. You could just make a song about being able to bust rhymes and spit hardcore lyrics. And they still won't play you. But like I said, if you make a song about how you will beat up a nigga, kill other black people, sell drugs to your community, shit, you getting radio play like a motherfucker. So you have to look at the radio station for their blatant hypocrisy. But if you say something about a person that lives an alternative lifestyle, you banned. Do anybody see the logic in that? But you got people that can constantly make videos. You got people that can go on the air and say all kind of shit about black people. And then you got to damn near threaten to burn up the TV station or boycott, run up in a TV station to get them to apologize. But you say something about a person that chose to live an alternative lifestyle, you deemed a monster? Do anybody see the fucking logic in that? I just need somebody to tell me where is the logic in that. But you can see the blatant hypocrisy in that. Like I said, with me, a lot of people just don't like to hear the truth. And that's what we living in right now. We living in a world where people don't want to hear the truth. And then when you try to tell the truth, they try to muzzle you. They don't want black people to be in solidarity at all costs. But then they know it's kind of easy to split the black community. Look how they doing it with this with the Zab shit. How they using these celebrities. And see, the thing is, everything they done it's not worked. Everything they done has not worked. And they mad about it. They like, why can't we get these damn black people to do what we want? Why won't these black people cooperate? See, let me tell you why some of these black celebrities getting aggressive. Because they know if they don't have any influence on them, it's no use for them. And then they start shutting them down. See, that's why that's why they getting scared. That's why they getting aggressive. That's why you had Moist Lemon talking that stupid shit that he was talking. And then Juvenile made that ridiculous ass song. That's what's going on. This is why they feel that black independent media is a threat, because actually we're doing more cause and effect than mainstream media. The funny part about it is they starting to tune out mainstream media and see what's going on. Mainstream media is complaining to YouTube, because guess what? If you mainstream media, guess what? If nobody ain't watching you or paying attention to you, you ain't getting no ratings. Well, guess what? You ain't gonna have no job. It's really mainstream media that's complaining about certain content creators. They never knew that black people could get on YouTube and all these social media sites and dominate. Just like we do in sports, we dominate. You know why? Because we the most articulate. Nobody can do stuff on the fly like we can. That's the problem, like you just said, Ryan. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. They're losing. They're starting to panic. They're the ones that's complaining to YouTube about content creators. That's why they scared of guys like Tariq Nasheed, whether you like them or not. That's why they scared of guys like Boyce Watkins, whether you like them or not. That's why they scared of people like Michi X, whether you like them or not. Professor Black Truth. They was harassing Professor Black Truth, Jason Black for years. Shut their channels down. And then when they won and got their channels back, they became even bigger. Look how they doing the young Pharaoh, harassing him. Look how they doing the Minister of Truth, harassing him. Like I said, Pac wasn't lying. Pac wasn't lying 20-something years ago when he said it's going to be some shit you going to see that's going to make it difficult for you to smile. Because I cannot remember the last time I smiled. He wasn't that, like I say, to a certain degree, I believe Pac was a prophet. He may be been rough around the edges, but he said he wasn't lying when he said Nipsey Hussle said something in an interview. Go listen to that song, what Nipsey Hussle said, called How I Knew. Listen to the end of that song, what Nipsey Hussle say. And he kind of prophesized about something. I'm sad that Nipsey and Pac is gone, but at the end of the day, they was telling us stuff. Sometimes you have to disguise people as something that you think they are when they really ain't. And if you think I'm lying, go listen to that song by Nipsey Hussle, How I Knew. Watch what he say at the end of that song, and you tell me that it ain't relevant to what's going on now. What he say about corporations and companies gonna come out of nowhere. People gonna come out of nowhere. Don't believe me? Just watch. Anybody that's listening to this stream, go listen to that song by Nipsey Hussle called How I Knew. Nah, Mark, I've been not hypnotized. I started to see this shit. I started to see this shit a long time ago. I really pay attention to stuff. Like I said, if you think I'm lying, Pac said it 20 years ago on that song with Scarface, when he said it's gonna be some stuff that you gonna see that's gonna make it difficult for you to smile. I listened to that song Nipsey Hussle, How I Knew That I Was Different. Watch what Nipsey Hussle say at the end of that song, and you gonna go, God damn. That's all I gotta say. Go listen to that song by Nipsey Hussle. Everybody that's listening to this motherfucking stream, go listen to that song by Nipsey Hussle called How I Knew That I Was Different. And watch what he say at the end. You gonna say, what the fuck? Like I say, I pay close attention to detail. People, well, okay, so Ryan, you already know. Ryan, am I lying about what Nipsey Hussle said at the end of that song? Am I lying about what Nipsey said at the end of that song? And it probably flew over some people's head, but it didn't fly over my head. I need to explain something to people. Like I said, I don't have to use a bunch of fancy words to try to act like I'm super smart, because like I said, I believe in being transparent. I like to make my shit as clear as day. I want people to get a clear indication of what I'm talking about. Yep. That's how I knew that I was different. That's how I knew. That's how I knew. That's how I knew I was different. Like I said, what he say at the end of that song gonna have you like, whoa. So I'm just keeping it a buck. At the end of the day, brothers and sisters, like Black Sheep said, the choice is yours. And you got a right to say yes or no. I'm out.